morning. Good morning. It's Saturday. I hope you guys have some fun plans today. Let's see. What are we going to do at our house? We are getting ready for a big trip. We're going to Brazil on Thursday. My son is serving a mission for our church there. I'm half Brazilian, and so I'm taking my whole family for the first time to go pick him up. Super excited. So I have kind of that frantic energy going on, like, oh my gosh, there's so much to do. But I've been coaching this morning, and I wanted to make sure to hop on this week to give you a coach's recap. I think these are really, really important for you guys because you get a little clip of the work, the mindset work that I'm doing with clients during the week, that as I'm coaching, it's like all the stuff that we can relate to. So here's what I want to get after today. We give moral labels to food, okay? We make judgments that food is good or bad, naughty, guilty pleasure, unhealthy, junk, bad for me, terrible, not the best choice. Even those labels that we give it some sort of moral scale, okay? And then we have the foods, the good, the healthy, the nutrient, whatever, that we try to like motivate, and we put it on this pedestal on the other side, and it's along that moral spectrum. Okay, but let me walk you through how that impacts how the choices that we make in our eating. Okay, this client had that situation where she ate some chocolates, and she was telling herself like, she sees. Sorry, start over. She wasn't telling herself this. So in her mind, she has judged chocolates as like not a good choice, like it's unhealthy. And even though, she's allowed herself to have it and likes it, in her, scale of moral labels, it's seen as something unhealthy and not good for her. When she eats it, her mind says, well, since you already messed up, let's keep going. Okay? Now, because of the energy we give, these moral labels give energy to the food, okay? When that energy is bad, that we give it, then we feel when we eat it that we're doing something wrong. She already had judged it as I've messed up. When we judge ourselves that way, I've messed up because of this moral label I've given the food, I've partaken something bad, that means I've messed up. She was filled with shame. And it's the shame that motivated her to keep eating and being like, well, then that's who I am. So I might as well dive in, okay? So the moral labels we give food are super important for us to pay attention to. There is no moral value to food. Food is food. It does not provide, food does not provide any moral value to the world. It is food. So one way that we start to approach this is when I first started, because I had given it the same labels, when I was eating something, no matter what it was, whether it was kale or whether it's a cookie, I would say, kale is kale. A cookie is a cookie. Really trying to show my brain and neutralize the energy around that food. So pay attention this weekend and this next week on the moral labels you have assigned to food and feel the energy within that. Okay, do you feel superior when you're eating something healthy? Do you give it that type of energy? We want to neutralize it. We want to see it as the same, because when you don't attach a moral label to it, and a chocolate is a chocolate, then you stop believing that you've messed up by partaking in it, because you didn't make a moral decision here. And so you're much more willing to set it down when you've had your taste of it and you've had enough. You're much more likely to set it down because you're not going to feel in the shame of it. So you can actually enjoy it, but then not eat until you physically hurt because the shame kicked in and you're like, well, I screwed up, I messed up, I might as well. And then we kind of punish on the other end. Okay, so tell me if you have had that experience of labeling foods. I have, totally. And again, I had to just train myself. 4 weeks, I would say, a cookie is a cookie. celery is celery, a salad is a salad, really neutralizing that value. Tell me how it goes for you as you apply this practice. Have a great weekend, you guys.